So good for your life, pine needles.
Hey! Hello, my happy quilters. This is take 2.
Exactly. 2 weeks apart.
2 weeks ago, Susie and Carly were honored to go to tour Switzerland, the Bernina factory there, and then they went on a cruise. So she had it all set up for us.
Left us instructions.
All we had
pictures.
to do was hit play. However, we only taped the last 8 seconds when we were trying to shut it off. Silly us, we didn't have anybody looking on their phones to see if it was working. So we've got a fun Halloween show here for you
And
today.
it was historically the best show we ever did,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
Marcia?
right. I don't think we can get to that peak again, but we're going to try.
But welcome
Anyways,
to Pine Needles Quilt and Sew.
Here in Rochester, Minnesota, we try and come to you every Wednesday live at 1 o'clock with some fun things and stuff going on at the store. You're going to want to like, comment, and share. Then you can tell them why.
For a chance to win a $10 certificate, which we still forgot for today, Marcia, but we'll get it here next week. But 2 lucky winners will get a $10 certificate to our store, and we will actually have a third $10 certificate for our trivia winners. So be sure you stay tuned for your weekly mental floss with Marcia and Joy, because the first one to answer and get it to Susie's I can't talk today.
It's okay.
Susie's computer first will get the other $10 certificate.
All right. So, we have to have some jokes.
We do.
And this one comes from our friend Joan Brandenburg. She sent me some nice jokes in a card. So I'm going to tell one, she's going to tell. We're going to change things up here a little bit.
I know you're going to make
Watch
me
out.
grow my skills.
I know. So why are spiders so smart, Joy?
Marcia, why are spiders so smart?
Because they can find anything on the web.
Oh, man. All right, so the next joke actually came from a beautiful book that Leslie Elvert gave to us. It was called Best Dad and PNQS Jokes. And here we go, Marcia.
Okay.
What do you have if a dog cannot bark?
It's a silent dog.
It's a hush puppy.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, this is off topic. I didn't think of this, but did you ever have the Long John Silver's hush puppies?
Yes.
They were my favorite.
They were good. And even the parts that didn't have they had the little bitty pieces. They were
The
put
little
in
crumbles.
Yeah, yes, those were good too.
The offshoots.
Nice
the
and
stuff that floated
crispy.
in the
Yeah.
in the,
I know.
Oh man, that was
That was
great
a
when
long
it was
time
in,
ago.
Well, it's been probably 30 plus years since that's been in town here.
Yeah, it has been. That was good. Oh my goodness, 30 some years. Whoa, where's
Time goes fast. Okay, you came to see new stuff, folks.
We
so
have
here
new
we
stuff.
are.
So this is new fabric that came in the store. Actually 2 weeks ago now.
Right.
But it's called Tango. And this is from Moda by Kate Spain. Kate Spain always has some fun things. A little modern, but not too far out there.
And they're such beautiful colors.
They really are. So we have the main print here. We need to adjust the camera just a tiny bit, but I'll just keep going. And then we have a tone on tone here, which is lovely. Here again, are these like pink coneflowers? They kind of look like that to me.
So.
Just a different shade of a green. It's, what would you call this?
Well, it's a sage evergreen, I
Yeah.
think.
It's really pretty. Kind of aqua-ish too now. We're moving into aqua. This has always been a popular color. Look at these puff balls.
I think
Flowers.
those are so pretty, and there's just a hint of color in the
A little bit
middle
of
of
gold.
the flower.
Yep. Little eye in the middle. Here again is this geometric print. These cut up really nicely and look nicely in your quilts, no matter what size the piece is.
And it gives great movement.
It does. These as well. Kind of a modified feather look. Mm-hmm. So now we have another kind of shade of green. This is a little bit more of a, I don't know, sagey green, isn't it?
Right.
And I think this one goes next to it. And then we have some bigger prints to go along which
And
are really
I
pretty.
love this little pop of coral that they
Well,
threw in
and
there.
I
Of
like
course,
these
in the-
little dot details on here on the edges of the leaves here as well. So, and I have a cold, by the way, so yeah, and I didn't need that either. So here's some more, and I'm going to move into some of these pinky coral colors. Really pretty, more of the same prints. And then the golden
Isn't
with the
that
pinks.
just nice?
I love gold with pinks. Isn't that pretty?
It is very pretty.
A little bit of kind of more yellowish colored mustard, maybe.
Sure. A little hint of sunshine.
Here is a main print. Isn't that pretty?
It is.
Gosh.
And look at an introduction of just a deeper tone of color there. That's so
Yes.
pretty.
I think I'm going to leave this up here. Then we move more into these kind of tangerine-y off
Oh, they're beautiful.
red colors. So pretty. Here's another big, nice print. Same as this one, only the red instead of the golds in here. And there we have it. Tango by Kate Spain of Moda. Lovely, lovely fabrics. And of course, we also have what you need. Charm packs. The little pack of gum if you just want a taste of it. The mini charms.
The jelly roll and the 2.5-inch strips and the 10-inch squares.
Yeah.
And you know, Marcia, Tim is stitching up a project for January's Technique of the Month using some of these beautiful fabrics.
Is he?
Because in January, we're going to want a little spring color.
Yes, we're going to want something bright and
They're
cheery.
so fresh and gorgeous. Okay.
We'll flip this
Let me-
around like this. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about all things fall. We've got a lot of pumpkin things, and this time of the year always reminds me, I don't do it so much anymore. I don't know that they do it either, but the grandkids and your own kids, when it was time to carve the pumpkins, to go on the farm. Of course, we picked our pumpkins.
Right.
No, we go to the store and get the pumpkins. But do you remember how fun that was? And
It was
sticking your
fun.
hands down in that, and yeah,
That good slimy cold.
I know. And the
Yes.
grandkids too. The first time they do that, it's like first they're like, oh, ish, and then pretty soon they're in there with both hands and pulling
Right.
it out. So,
And
pumpkin
I
carving.
believe we talked about the big knives we used as kids because it was the big butcher knife at my house growing up, and then the others like a little bit smaller, but smaller was still an 8-inch blade on that thing. It was amazing we didn't cut ourselves.
I know we're still all here because the table knife didn't work so good.
Oh, it didn't work at all.
No,
But
no.
the little carving tools work amazing, don't they?
Well, now you can buy the kids with the jagged edges and everything
Right.
too. So
And the patterns.
it's
we've done
time.
those.
It's time for pumpkin carving.
It is time.
And then putting the candles in there was a big ding deal too. And then waiting for it to get dark.
And the smell
Right.
of roasted pumpkin.
I know. And then the seeds.
Yes.
My mom would roast the seeds. That was the only time she did it, was when we did the pumpkins. But I don't know, she put salt and I don't know, they were good.
We just do oil and salt. We
Did you?
still do that.
I can't remember how
love
she did.
the pumpkin
I never
seeds.
did it. But did I, Susie? I don't think I ever did the pumpkin seeds. We just did the pumpkins.
I did. Mom and Dad didn't either. It was too much mess. If we
And
got
it was
the
always-
4 pumpkins carved, 6 pumpkins carved, that was enough activity.
Well, and it was always nice if the weather was nice enough so you could do it inside and not have to. Otherwise, we went in the garage or the basement.
We went outside.
Newspapers. Even if it
on
was
the
cold,
picnic
cold.
table. Yeah, no matter the temperature. We were outside.
I can remember doing it in the garage one time, and we had picking up pumpkin seeds forever. But
Right.
it was fun. Anyways, all things pumpkin. We
All right.
digress a little
Where
bit.
do you want to start?
Let's start with the autumn leaves door banner.
All right.
We've got 2 door banners to talk about this time.
Right, because we are continuing this door banner series. So let's show the runner first.
Isn't this cute? So this is actually September's.
And the kit comes in this gorgeous collectible box. The door banner is 20 inches by 36 inches. Somebody asked that recently. So there's that. So you have everything you need for the top of the project. And then, of course, you'll have to quilt and
They
bind
actually,
it
for the door
yourself.
banners, they go like this. But you really could use this for a table runner too.
You could put it as a table runner, totally.
Very cute.
Now, this one's a little bit more directional. But look at how fun this is.
Oh, I love it. Isn't
And
that cute?
I just love the colors. And again, It comes in this beautiful collectible box. The box has a magnetic clasp. It's sturdy, so you could organize things in your studio or in other parts of your house. It could sit on a shelf. It could lay like this, but you can have fun twice, once with the banner and once in the organizing
and
of
the
those
kit,
boxes.
everything is all nicely packaged in there with the pattern and everything. These have been really popular, really fun to make.
And, you know, we do have long arm services here at Pine Needles, and we have a 2-week or less turnaround time. So if you get some of these projects done, bring them on in, and our professional staff will get them quilted for you.
And they can even bind them if you're pinched for time. Or if you don't
Exactly.
like binding. There are some people that don't like binding.
I don't know who that is, like everybody.
It can't, well,
Like everybody.
it can't be, I mean, it's not optional for like 3 of us sitting here.
Right.
Whether you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay, so now we have some pumpkin seeds things. These are 3 different kits that we have from.
Now, how come we did that? We did it again, Marcia. We put the wrong one in the front. We better talk about the quilt behind us so we can pull down the quilt that matches.
Oh, absolutely. Isn't this cute? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So this is made with the new this year, the Hey Boo fabric, which, by the way, is on sale.
Right, for 25%
Both
off.
online there's 4 lines. If you look at our weekly email, there's 4 lines that are 25% off here in the store or in
The online.
the online store. And that includes the kits too.
And you have what you need to do the front of this. And this pattern is just fantastic. It's fast, it's fun, easy, and it came out so adorable.
Very cute. Very, 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 very cute. Let's go see what they put on the back. Isn't that pretty?
You're right. So we have one of the coordinates on the back of that quilt to finish it off. So make sure you get your backing at the same time, because why not have it match, right,
Does
Marcia?
that have a charm pack in there?
It says that it is a 5-inch.
Oh. Well, looks
Yes,
like,
it's in there somewhere,
anyways,
I think.
beautiful kit.
Whatever you need for the project is in here.
Okay.
Now you can pull that
Now
down.
I'll pull this down.
So now we match.
Fun pumpkin seeds. These are from Kansas Troubles. Lynn Hagemeyer has, well, she's been, I was talking about this yesterday, I think, with somebody 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, in Cresco. I absolutely loved her fabrics. I still love them. I probably could find the fabrics that I had 20 years ago if I had them anymore, and they would still match up. That's one really nice thing about hers, is while she goes off onto some different shades, everything seems to coordinate the new lines that come in.
Right, so
all
it's
the time.
very collectible. And before we get into showing all the fun things, you do need the book for all of these projects, because we have 3 different projects that we're featuring today. They're all in one book. We didn't want to put the book in with the kit because you don't need 3 books. But you will need at least 1 to do any one of these projects, or all if we're showing.
And it is a separate purchase. So this is the table runner. And what I want to tell you about this, that all 3 kits have some little bitty applique pieces, like the stems and the leaves of the pumpkins. Those are pre-cut,
And fused.
pre-fused, ready to go down on here.
And for those of you who are not sure about the whole applique technique, we did her method of just raw edge applique, meaning you just straight stitch inside the border of that fabric to hold it in place. And with washings, it's just going to get a little love worn on the edges, and it's going to be beautiful over time. And that is the kit for
And
the
again, it
table
has
runner.
a charm pack in it too. So this is a charm pack friendly kit. So
Right.
love these.
So that's one. And then
I'll put this over here.
I love this, and actually we have an improvement. Our pillow gained weight since the last time we did this show. We have filled out the pillow sleeve, but you're going to get the fabric to make your own pillowcase, and then the sleeve can be changed out for other things, but it's perfect just the way it is.
Absolutely. So another fun little kit, and I believe this one has
Little pumpkin.
mini charms.
The
and
pumpkin leaves
Yep.
and stems are pre-cut and with fusing, ready to go for this project.
so it's same book. You might want all 3 of these projects.
So that's the pillow sleeve
And then we have
kit.
the beautiful, beautiful quilt back here.
And that one is 66 by 78 and super easy stitch and flip corners for extra little color variation. And oh my gosh, those pumpkins are such gorgeous oranges.
And again, the stems and the leaves are pre-cut, pre-fused for you So
I mean, you don't even have to sit and draw and transfer to heat and bond
I know.
and then cut. They're all ready. That's great.
Right. So-
And that comes in this gorgeous package just like this. And excuse the crinkles. But remember, with any of the kits, you need at least one book. But get all three because then you
you've
have
got it
all. Yep.
and
Then you
those
have it
are the
all.
3 projects that are in that book. And it's very well written too.
Yep.
She does a nice job.
So there's that. And then, do you want to talk about this?
Next is this fun candle. It's new.
Rake Pile Leap. We have Milk House candles here made in Iowa. And we will open that up. And maybe I won't let you smell because you got kind of
No,
the
I'm
cough
not
thing.
gonna
But
smell.
this,
But I have smelled
this
it and
has
burned
all
it.
of the beautiful smells of fall. It comes in a nice little size to gift or to treat yourself. And
All natural ingredients.
all natural ingredients. And it's the Traveler Tin Rake Pile and Leap.
And it was $15. It's $10 while supplies last here.
Whoa!
Yes.
Better get more than one.
Okay. Do you want to talk anything about sewing machines? We do have a thing here, so I'm going to let
Yep.
you talk a little bit about the classes.
So hopefully, those of you who are out watching, we did something a little different this week. We did not send a Saturday email. It went out on Tuesday night. So if you missed it, be sure you go read that because we are having Oktoberfest here in the shop. And one of the questions that I have here is when will the 990 classes begin? And in that email, we have a link to the registration for those classes. They are later this month in October. There are 3 full-day classes that are attached to that 990. We have the supply list
Yep.
and the kit list available for you. You can purchase both from us or you can make your own. You will need to bring your machine because at this point the supplies in the United States are limited. So you will bring your machine and your module. And I guess I would...
Do they need to bring the module the first, there's 3 separate classes. So
You don't have to bring it the first day, but if you're traveling and planning to stay, just bring it all. The first day is sewing only, but you will need the
Right. We did them 3 days in a row, so you could leave your machine here. You can take one class at a time, but you must take the sewing class first. There's also a prerequisite.
Yes. So when you purchase your 990, there was a Skill Hub coupon inside with your
Warranty and registration. Or manual.
and manual there, warranty, registration,
Yep.
and manual.
Yep.
Be sure you take time to do that Skill Hub. Do not leave it to the last minute because how this class is set up, it is to complement that Skill Hub, and there's a lot of machine navigation that is covered in that Skill Hub that is professionally filmed and done by Bernina. You will want to complete that before you come to class because we're going to get right into sewing and actually using the features and fun things that are on your machine. We're not going to spend time going through how to get from one menu to another. So you'll want to do that ahead of class.
Well, they need to do that.
You
It's not,
need to
it's not
do
a
it.
maybe, it's a must.
Yes, thank you, Marcia. You're always good about laying that down. But be sure you check out that Tuesday email that we sent out because it talks about our Oktoberfest specials for this week.
Got a
And
lot of fun stuff in there.
we do.
And also, you want to talk to them about the Mastery Moolah.
Yes, Mastery Moolah. So we have, of course, a $10 registration fee to sign up for our classes. And what we have decided to do going forward is on the day of class when you have been here, we will issue you a $10 Mastery Moolah to gift back that $10 registration fee. It is good that day of class, plus there is an additional discount on class things that support like feet and thread and stabilizers on that day and only on that day. So that is a change. We've changed how we compensate you for that registration fee, but that has started already these last couple of weeks.
Right. It really is important for you to register for your classes, and $10 puts a little bit of skin in the game for you because lots of times, many times, we have to turn people away. And then if you don't have some kind of a commitment, I understand that morning, oh, I don't really want to go, so I'm not going to go. Well, we may have turned 3-4 people away. So it's really important that you register. And if you know you can't come, you have to decide a day or two ahead. So because there's lots of times, not always, but many, many times there's a waiting list
Right.
For these classes, for any of our classes. So that's kind of why we do that. But we just wanted to make sure and know that the class is free. Here it is, Susie. The class is free, and you'll get your $10 back when you attend the class.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so one more question.
Yep. Can you use the simulator for class?
You cannot use the simulator for class because it is not the same experience as actually sewing on your machine. Sure, you can set up the stitches and things on your machine, and I understand your laptop is lighter than your beautiful machine. However, you have invested in a gorgeous machine. You need to bring it to class, and you need to use it.
And they will be doing stitching.
We will be doing stitching. There are many stitch outs, and it's not the same experience if you were doing the classes on the simulator. So you will want to bring your machine. And I know that it's big, and I know that it's heavy, and I know that many of you have your sewing studios up and down, but take the time, invest in yourself, and get the most out of that beautiful machine you purchased.
Absolutely. And that's kind of why we did them 3 days in a row. So if you are able, you can bring it once
yep.
for all 3 days, and then...
And the module is used on 2 of the 3 days.
Okay.
So just not on the first day.
Right. Okay. So I think it's time now. No.
We have more stuff here, Marcia. What do you want to do next?
We have this pattern, this cute pattern.
Okay, so we have a few different fun patterns that have just come in. They're made by Patchabilities. And this one is our fall one. And it's a beautiful ball canning jar. It's got the wagon wheel. It says all things cozy fall and traditional. And it's an easy put together
and you can use scraps on this one too.
Yes, applique thing. We have not kitted this because, like Marcia said, I think you could pick something fun from our fabrics here for the big pieces, but I bet many of you have pieces in your stash.
Well, do any of you ever buy patterns that you intended to get made for fall or winter or spring?
Well, I wasn't going to rat you out that
summer,
we've had it for a little while.
And then you run out of time. That's kind of this one, but it's so cute, and her patterns, she's been around for a long time. She's an Iowa gal. Her patterns are so cute and fun. They're always the smaller projects.
And if you want to get a head start on winter, we also have a winter-themed one, but we weren't covering winter today in the classroom.
Okay. Yes.
Marcia.
I got a surprise for you. This is tradition.
Marcia.
Yes.
I present thee with the royal roll of toilet tissue.
Paper.
Okay, toilet paper. Who calls it toilet tissue anyway?
I-
Only the grocery store.
Yeah, we call it toilet paper at home.
Yeah.
It's not good when you
sometimes
run
we
out.
call it something else at our house.
Oh,
but
okay.
you know what?
Yeah, I know what that one is too. I know what that one is too. Oh my God, I just have to do this. This is a little off taste.
Okay.
But when the kids were little, when you're potty training,
Yes.
and they will go, wipe.
I don't even know where you're going.
Wipe. Anyway, so at home, we had a hired man that worked for us on the farm, and Tom was in the bathroom, and then he thought he was funny. The kids were napping, but we were in, I think it was finishing dinner. The kids were napping, and Tom calls from the bathroom, and he goes, wipe, wipe. And the hired man goes in with us, SOS pad! It was really quite funny. A little off taste there.
I bet he was a little clean after that experience.
It was really funny. Okay, so this is traditional. I don't know, we've been doing this for years, not every year. But
What can you do with a fat quarter?
with this little fun orange fat quarter.
And this is not
Can
the
you take
trivia
this off?
question.
You know my hands are...
Yes. And they tied it up so darn cute.
They did. So anyways, this is the toilet paper pumpkin. So fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just take it and you...
You're going to have an up-close view.
Oh yeah, we're going to have one up close here.
We lay out this beautiful fat quarter.
You stick this right in the middle and you just start folding it in and in and in. And you show them what it looks like.
Yes, I'll show them.
I won't finish this all the way.
All right, so we have created the ultimate toilet tissue pumpkin. It is a classic hit, and you can take another little green fat quarter and stick it inside, or you could go get sticks from your backyard. You could also go to your greenery that's already in your house and snipple a few sprigs if you'd like.
Yep, absolutely. So what the really fun part of this is, anybody that places a $50 order today online, we're sending you the free fat quarter. This very exact one, so you can make your own. I'm not sending you the toilet paper.
No, you'll have to buy that yourself.
Yeah,
We're
but
not that
The
generous.
fat quarter, you can make your own toilet paper pumpkin. So that would be in the store or online. For how long? Today,
until supplies last.
until supplies are gone.
And we did cut quite a few. In fact, we cut up the whole bolt.
And then shopping for the things that we have. Susie, if you put that up, you want to talk about how they can shop?
So each week we gather the things we feature on a shopping tab on our website, www.pnqs.net. And you can look for us to Goofballs. Click on it, and we have all the things we've talked about today.
Wednesday live features. Yep.
Right. So
this is, and then of course everything is reusable on here.
I know, and it folds flat. And if you've been with us for a while, you probably have a nice collection of orange fabrics, so you could have a whole 12-pack of pumpkin patch in your bathroom.
But they're not going to rot.
They're not going to rot. You can have them down your dining room table. Nobody will be the wiser.
I know it. So this is
And
really
it
fun.
doesn't matter what size roll of toilet paper you have. You'll have skinny ones, fat ones, and in between ones.
Right, exactly. It'll work. All right, so now we have our trivia question.
Okay, so
You're going to have to be quick on the draw on this one because you'll
good
see.
thing we didn't record that question
I
last
know.
week. We would have had to have a new
I
trivia.
know.
Okay, we're ready.
So what color of thread was most likely to have been used in quilts dating from 1880 to 1900? What color of thread? And there's two choices. It's either black or white.
I know. Make sure you spell the words
First one
correctly.
to Susie's computer will win. Okay, so now I want to thank everybody for watching to the end of this because we're just about to the end.
We have an auction yet.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about the auction quilt first. So the auction quilt, which will be...
Gorgeous.
Holy moly, look at that. Isn't that pretty?
I'm glad you didn't change your mind between now and last
I know.
time we recorded.
This really kind of was in my stash, but then I have so many, so somebody else needs to really enjoy this. However, there is a lot of work on this one. It's got a beautiful, this is kind of a Baptist fan quilting with a heart inside. It's beautiful. The pumpkins, the hearts, everything. There is going to be a minimum bid on this one, but it will be in the... Tomorrow, I will put it on right here on this Facebook page, and the directions are there for your bidding. And Saturday at 1 o'clock, whoever has the high bid gets to have this, hang it in there, or put it in their couch,
It's
whatever.
really a nice
for
size.
the season, and it's all totally done.
It is.
And
Now, we have a winner, Marcia, of our trivia.
We do.
Congratulations, Nancy Parker.
The answer is white.
No? Yes, wait.
The answer is white.
I thought you told me it was black last time, and I thought that could not be right.
A lot of
Okay.
people guessed black at first, but
It is white.
It is white. The answer is white.
Well, that's what I would have guessed. I thought I was wrong.
Yeah. I suppose. Who knows?
Because
We didn't live
undyed.
back there. Yeah, probably.
I would have thought, yeah. Okay, anyway, white is the answer, but I thought you told me it was black, so who knows?
Well, it's been 2 weeks.
I know.
The rust starts to
It's in the hair.
starts to happen. So anyways, thank you so much for watching to the very end of this. We have a beautiful, beautiful flannel charm pack of Farmhouse Flannel 3 by Primitive Gatherings. This just put together,
It's cozy.
even if you just sewed these together and put some couple borders on, whatever you want to do. So you need to comment in the comments below. The word is pumpkin this time.
Make sure you spell it right.
Come and get it or pay for the shipping on it. So if you don't want to do either one of those things, don't comment. Then you won't be in the drawing. But pumpkin for this lovely, lovely, geez, these are pretty. Farmhouse flannels. Charm pack.
And they match your shirt today. It is definitely cooler today in Minnesota.
It is. We've had 80-degree weather for a long time.
We have. So I
So-
appreciate the cool.
I know. I do too.
I think that's it, Marcia.
I know it. I think we're done. I think we're going to button this up for today.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us here again at Pine Needles Quilts and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. My name is Marcia, and this is Joy. And until next time, next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, if the creeks don't, what is it? If the creeks don't rise and the...
Don't even go there.
Susie, do you know?
I knew you didn't either.
Somebody's going to comment and tell me what it is. We will be here. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.